good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever it is. It's bedtime for me. Well, I don't care what time it is for you, but it's FFA lullaby time. We're reading, actually, we're going to look at pictures this time. In the Cattle Country, Peter French by Giles French. I'm going to try and finish this in the month of May for 2026. Because I've been reading this off and on for like 6 months, it feels like, to you on the internet. We're on page 121. I'm talking about the P Ranch today. I'm so glad I upgraded my camera. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to read you that stuff that it says. Peter French's sprawling P Ranch in the valley of the Donner and Blitzen is now part of the 184,000-acre Malheur National Wildlife Refuge, one of the country's greatest waterfowl nesting grounds. The refuge includes Malheur, Mud, and Harney Lakes, the Double O, or Ott marshes, Double O, or Ott Ranch, as well as the Blitzen Valley. It embraces magnificent scenic vistas across acres of lakes, marshes, meadows, hills, and picturesque rimrock country. More than 230 species of birds have already been recorded here. Visitors will hear the whistling swan, the cooing call of Wilson's phalarope, the evening flight song of the snipe, and the irate protests of the willets. Here, where French's thousands of head of cattle once fed to be fattened for Winnemucca's markets, stately avocets stalk about the shallows, and long-billed curlews frequent the salt grass flats. Apparently, the photo that I showed you is from the Bureau of Sports, Fisheries, and Wildlife by David B. Marshall, and it is captioned, Springtime Mating Dance of Sandhill Cranes. I've had cranes at my house, and they're kind of cool. I was also told, as a small child, that the adults would take me snipe hunting. They were joking, obviously. And then, now that I'm an adult, I do, in fact, know that snipes exist. And they're not mythical creatures like I was told, and I'm a little upset about it. Anyway, derailment done. Let's look at more bird photos. Bird photos. Oh, yeah, okay. Bird photos. That top one. And the bottom one, looky there. And then I'll show you this one too. Just because that one's interesting. Interesting and fun and stuff. Okay. Let's read what these say. That first one is all these. Also, Bureau of Sports, Fisheries, and Wildlife. They can benefit a variety of people. This big one, with lots of things, lots of birds, is captioned, Capstation terns along the shore of Harney Lake, sometimes called sea swallows because of their graceful, dashing flight. And then this bottom one, that one, reads, Trumpeter swans near refuge headquarters. These elegant creatures are famous for their ringing, resonant voice. And then this crazy looking dude with the little mohawk. They are titled, or captioned, Snowy egret with her young in a nest in hardstem bulrush at Malheur Lake. At one time, the species became very rare because of pursuit of their lovely long white plumes, which grow during breeding season. When the adult birds are killed for these, the young are left to die. Not recommended. We don't like that. Ooh, this one's crazy. Look at that crazy photo with all those birds in it. Da-da-da. And that one, look at that little dude. Okay. The one with all the birds in it is captioned, "Thousands of pintail or river ducks at the peak of fall migration." That one solitary bird is titled or captioned, "Foster's tern at nest here is easily recognized by the characteristic black cap." I'm missing so many pages. So many pages to this book. Lots of photos. Ooh, 3 more. Look at that crazy bird. What is he doing? Caption reads, "Male sage grouse struts proudly before 2 hens. This grouse's favorite food is the buds of the sagebrush, as his name suggests." Nice. And then this bottom page, or photo, is captioned, "Young pelicans pant in the sun while their parents fly away to fish at Molehair Lake." There's pelicans at Molehair Lake. Okay. I'm just looking at the map in the back, trying to conceptualize things. Anyway, this cool photo is captioned, "Nesting colony of cliff swallows in rimrock west of Crow Cabin. This species, often called eaves swallows, builds its bottle-like nests of mud against cliffs or under eaves." Oh, dang. Okay. Oh. Look. A bobcat. A bobcat. Which is captioned, "Close-up of a bobcat at Molehair Refuge. When Peter French's vaqueros were riding the ranges to look after cattle, they often packed a rifle because of these predators that killed calves and destroyed game. The inset is titled, 'A Bobcat Surveys the P Ranch Country.'" So that little dude up there. Where's he's that dude? Okay. And then, ooh, look. There's a goose. And some baby birds. The goose is captioned, "Canada goose flushing from nest in cattails at Buena Vista Pond. Note the black head and neck, and a continuous white patch from the sides of the head under the throat, characteristic of this common wild goose." And then the babies are captioned, "Canada goose nest and goslings on a small island in Buena Vista Pond." Okay. More photos. We've got some deer this time. Deer! And some flowers. Oh, some flowers and some other stuff. The deer are captioned, "Male deer at the P Ranch. Note the large ears that give them a mule-like appearance." The flower is captioned, "The desert evening primrose blooms in clusters on some of the more barren areas of Peter French country." And then these two down here, or these two down here, are also flowers. I don't know if you can see them, but the left one, that one, is captioned, The dainty, small-flowered fringe cup is another one of the lovely blooms to be found east of the Cascades, where it prefers the moister climates. And then this one is captioned. One of the most famous western flowers is the Mariposa lily, or sago lily. Its delicate purple blossoms are common among sagebrush and rocky drylands of Peter French country. Dun, dun, dun. 2 more pictures. Ooh, these are predators. So there's a cougar up here in this one. See? Cougar. And then a rattlesnake down in the bottom. The cougar picture is captioned. A cougar peers out at a white world from the snow-covered treetop in the Steens Mountain country. And then the bottom photo of the rattlesnake is captioned. Like the cougar above, this member of Rattlesnake Den, about 4 miles south of the Malheur headquarters, is an arch enemy of the native bird life. He is a rather sluggish fellow, not inclined to bite, except in search of prey. Without further ado, that's the end of that chapter. And there's no more fun chapters with pictures in it in this book, unfortunately. So, it's now no longer a picture book. Fortunately. Okay. It did have cool pictures in it, though, so. Join me for more reading, and we'll do that. Drink some water. It's important. I will do that. What else? This is what I do before I go to bed. Go to bed, guys. It's getting brighter during the day. It's summertime where I'm at when I'm recording this. And so I've been sleeping. I've been going to bed later. But we need to sleep and take care of ourselves in order to feel happy and healthy than we do when we don't take care of ourselves. So, subscribe, do the things, get some sleep. Good night.